Hi everybody, so I'm continuing my series on dark psychology and how it ties into emotional abuse, and I want to talk about a big one now. I want to talk about temptation. So some of these are bigger than others. Some of these are more influential when it comes to emotional abuse. Temptation's a really big one, and I can speak from personal experience because when I was with my narcissist, when we were together, when we were married, she was always saying that she was not bisexual, but she was bi-curious. She was always talking about how other girls were sexy, you know, how she would want to hook up with them, etc. But she would never act on it. Well, we did in the very beginning. We had a couple of threesomes early on, and that was how she got me. But then after that, it just went from that to just talking about it or mentioning it. Oh, she's sexy, you know, she's pretty. It's like, I would totally make out with her. Well, why don't you? Let's get it on. I'd be like, oh no, 'cause she doesn't, you know, I can just tell she's not into me like I'm into her, you know. Don't mention it to her. Let's not make it awkward. You know, but just constantly mentioning how she found other girls attractive, how she would want to make out with them, but for one reason or another, it wouldn't happen, right? Well, like, damn, you know, that's pretty tempting. And then she wanted to do the open relationship thing, but only with specific people. So I didn't really get to choose, right? And it's not really cool in any way, shape, or form. But you know, it was. I mean, I just sort of eventually just went with it because you hear these things all the time, talking about how other girls are attractive, etc., 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 and then you're like, oh, you know, I mean, all right, we'll give it a shot. Well, it didn't work out. It didn't work out too well for our marriage, unfortunately. But at least we're not together anymore, so it doesn't matter. But the point is, you know, not just sexual temptations, but you know, other temptations are there. I can't really speak to many others, not from the realm of experience. At least nothing else comes to mind. That was a big one. I don't really know how men can tempt women. Except maybe with money and power and popularity and you know, clothings and shoes and all of that. You know, I don't know. But temptation is going to be a big part of the abuse. You get somebody tempted. Oh, don't tempt me, right? You get somebody tempted into wanting something, and then they're going to want to act on it, and then you're not going to let them have it. You know, that's huge. You know, and like I said before, as I've said so many times before, these are things that can be beneficial. You know, it sucks because you can actually have, you know, beneficial temptations. You know, anniversary's coming up. You know, you can talk about some very tempting things to do for your anniversary, and then just let your partner's mind go wild, and then surprise them with whichever one it is. You know, I mean, you can do that for good. But then there's, you know, the really bullshit one where you just forever tempt people with things that they're never gonna have, but you hold it in front of their nose just ever so close and be like, whoop, just a little faster, just a little faster. If you'd only just done this, if you'd only just done that, then you would have the things that you want, but you fucked up and now we don't. And you're the one to blame. So, yeah, it's a big one. I apologize, I don't have many more examples, but I'm pretty sure it's really easy to understand this one. Temptation's pretty damn evil, especially when somebody's tempting you and they have absolutely no intention of fulfilling it. They're just teasing you, and they're just messing with you, and they're just abusing you. So thank you very much. Please like, comment, or share. Do please, if you have an example of how an abuser has tempted you in the past, please put it in the comments. So help fill this one out a little bit, because this video is kind of short. It's just really skinny and lacking of examples and elaborations. So if you could just put a story down there, an example of temptation, that would be great. And thank you very much. We'll see you on the next video.